So herein begins what it's like to clean cages every day. You can see that this one is clean. You can see that the cats are somewhat out. You can see that while these are clean, it takes a lot of work to get them that way. So when people come in to clean, they need to be sure that they're going into this part right here, this part, and cleaning it thoroughly. Cleaning the sides of these bins because they're like stainless steel and they get messed up very easy. So you can see, like here is a perfect example how messy it is. These two kittens were just having a ball last night, jumping around, playing because they're kittens, but they got the entire place trashed. So all of that needs to be cleaned up and scrubbed with a sponge, you know, to take off the stuff. Sometimes people just come in, just do very minimal sweep, and the place is still filthy, and that's how cats can generate ringworm. So we want to be very careful that we always clean thoroughly. And you know, the garbage is a lot. With all that litter, it starts to pile up, so people need to take the garbage out of the room at night so that it doesn't wind up smelling. We refill litter and food. We have the cleaning supplies. We have plastic bags. The cats, you know, are in good order. They always need to have a cage card up, though, and be in the same cage. So if you switch cages for whatever reason, you have to make sure that the cage card moves with it and that the paperwork does according to the number of the cage in the book. So the number of the cage reflects who the cat is. The paperwork reflects the cat. If it's not all there and PetSmart gets audited, the managers and us are in trouble, but mostly the managers, and we want to keep our donated space here and not piss anybody off. Also, this is a bowl that's good for water in a big cage, and bowls like this for a smaller cage, as you can see here with Xena, who is one of our kitties that we've had for a long time, whose owner got evicted and is now living in a shelter, and we've had her for about 10 months. She is in love with the cat, so are her kids. So rather than separate them, I tried to put the cat into foster care. She's too aggressive toward other cats, and people were too afraid to have her inside their homes because of that, and she's also quite destructive, as I learned in my home. She and my cat got at it, so she couldn't stay there for very long either, even though she was there for a month. These little bowls go inside cages like this, but not flat bowls. Flat bowls are like really flat. Sometimes people leave water in these, and the next morning it's like it's either gone or spilled. You can't put water in flat bowls. You want to make sure they have enough that if someone doesn't come in 12 hours for whatever reason, an emergency arises, which should never really happen, but it does. People don't show up a lot in the past, and it's very unprofessional. And these cats look like they've been, you know, starving or have had a lack of water when that happens. So you always want to make sure that they're in bowls. Thank you, everybody. And soon this place will be nice and clean.